Welcome to Rent TV. This is What's on Rotation. It's a show where we tell you what new music dropped this week that we bumping on this side. Alright, so today we're gonna start the show off with a new segment called Introducing. So in this segment, we're talking about a new artist that we got hip to, and now we're trying to put you on, get you to feel some of the vibes that we vibing with over here. You know what I'm saying? Alright, and today we came across this guy. He's been out for a little bit. I would say like on his YouTube page, I think. He has one of the songs that we really messing with dropped like a year ago. It only has like 29K views, but it's heat. Definitely should have been bigger. But we appreciate it regardless, just because sometimes that's why what we do exists, where we go find these gems. I won't say they're hidden, it's just, but again, they say that the best place to hide something is in plain sight, you know what I'm saying? So, bro's name is Sosocamo. Fire. Like, his sound, he has a sound. His sound is crazy. You know, like, as far as like a couple of the joints that we checked out, crazy, definitely a vibe. Some you could definitely slide to. As far as in the car, just riding around, like, if you got something pretty next to you, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like the women who definitely like mess with his sound, I feel like everybody can mess with his sound, like regardless of what you kind of into. Like the song that we mess with the most, I would say is this joint. Is called Hurry Up, and it came out like a year ago. He shot the video. I feel like the video could be better, but again, sometimes it depends on the potential that people see in the song. You know, that usually determines like the type of video sometimes that the song gets. But Hurry Up, fire. It's like some R&B type. It's like this new genre that kind of exists nowadays, where it's like, it's hard for you to categorize it as R&B, and it's hard for you to categorize it as like rap or trap. It's like its own thing, but it's melodies, you know what I'm saying? It's melodies. I call it trap blues. Where it's like that's the category where I kind of put it, you know, trap blues. It's a certain vibe where it has that R&B vibe to it, but it also is like the subject matter or how it's delivered. It's like R&B delivered in a trap way. You know what I'm saying? It's like trap delivered like it's blues, or blues delivered like it's trap. You know what I'm saying? Like so the category for it, I would say it's trap blues, and it's beautiful. He has a couple other joints too. That's definitely fire. I want to make sure I give bro. And then There He Go is the one that kind of got me hip, that kind of pulled me in. As soon as I clicked on it, I'm like, and I think this joint just came out 2 weeks ago, and I was just like, yo, this is kind of fire. Bro got a sound. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, bro got a sound, and it's like, it's very musical, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, it took me to Soulless, fire, all building on the same sound, and then eventually I got to Hurry Up. But definitely check bro out, turn bro up, man. Like his sound is crazy, like, you know. Alright, now moving on from that, we're gonna go back to the same regular schedule that we usually on. We're gonna put you on to the new music that dropped, that we messing with. Alright. And the first joint we're gonna start with is Yfg Fatso, Come Home. This joint is fire. Definitely a vibe. It kind of aligned with like a lot of the new music that's out now, but definitely has a vibe to it. Like, it stands out, you know? And that's the thing. When one sound is so popular that so many people are like just vibrating towards it and everybody's just kind of doing it, it's even harder for you to stand out, regardless of how people try to make it look like, oh, that's the easy sound to go with, that's the easy route to take. But in reality, it's actually harder, because for you to stand out, it's crazy because everybody's doing that. And for yours to take off, for yours to actually have some type of a presence where people are acknowledging it, that's fire. So shout out to bro. Next joint is Baby Money 10. Fire. Grimy, has that grimy feel to it. You know, it just makes you want to go get some money, go get a bag. It just makes you want to do something. And then he's talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, when you hear somebody talking that talk, certain lines just hit you different. It's just like, man, no diddy though. It's just like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of them joints where it's not just one line. There's a couple lines in there that's just like, man, this joint is, it gets you in that bag, gets you in that mode. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, bro. And then after that, we're gonna go to a more familiar name, Fredo Bang. Better or Worse. This joint is nice. This joint is cool. You know, definitely a vibe. You know, like him too. Fredo Bang, he got a sound, He got a sound, and his sound is his sound. Definitely, you could tell he's from New Orleans, but he definitely got a sound. You know what I'm saying? And he's been doing this thing, you know, like he stays in his lane and he does what he does. And you know what I'm saying? And every so often he gets something that people come gravitate towards, elevate, or bring more attention to him a little bit. And then, but he just stays in his lane. And then every so often he gets these joints that other people come to mess with, but he already has like his fan base. He's doing his thing. Shout out to bro. And then we're gonna go to Plies. Die About You. This joint is a hit, if you ask me, man. This joint is a hit, but Plies is known for that. Like, Plies always come out the cut and drop a hit, bro. Like, that's what Plies do. At this point, it's normal, bro. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I feel like people don't show him as much love sometimes for doing that, because it's almost like expected. Like, he's always gonna come out the cut. Remember when I found a plug, that joint went crazy, you know what I'm saying? And like the way he's moving, the way Plies move is just like he does his thing, and then he just dropped these joints. You know, like, he's a Florida legend. He's a Florida legend, regardless of how you want to look at it. Like, that's what he is, bro. And he's been doing this for a while now. Like musically, he makes great music, bro. He always got a hit somewhere. He's always cooking up something, you know what I'm saying? And then he always stays in the conversation too, as far as pop culture, bro, as far as hip-hop culture, as far as hip-hop culture. He's always in the conversation in some way, shape, or form. And that's a talent, that's a skill to be able to do that for this amount of time and still be doing that. So shout out to Plies. And then from there, we're going to go to Aaron May, Rich in Spirit. Like, I got hip to him a while ago. He had this one song or a couple joints that were like buzzing, and he was buzzing. But from what I see, he says he's still independent. This joint is fire, you know? This is one of them joints, like, I haven't heard some of his stuff that like hits, but this joint is hitting. This joint is fire. Like, you know, like, it's a fire song. And he talks about, like, he has like a lane of what he talks about where it's like, it seems like he's just him, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the next joint is Kocky. Time to Heal. This joint is fire. This joint is fire. Like, he killed this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing his thing. And I know people gonna see him and try to compare him to Rod Wave, but I think he got his own lane. I don't think it's a Rod Wave. Rod Wave does his thing. Rod Wave is Rod Wave. This guy is a little different. Like, he got his own thing going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different vibe. But people were always trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's fire, bro. Like this joint is tough. This joint is tough. You gotta check this joint out. You know what I'm saying? The video cool too. The concept and everything. Like he's doing his thing. Shout out, bro. Hopefully he keeps going up, man. No diddy though. And the last joint is Peso. Asked to Work. Fire. He killed this joint too. Like he was sliding on this joint. Like he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I think bro from Texas. You know, I've heard his name circulate around. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like he's like that as far as on some music stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's what we focus on over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's doing his thing. Like, so him too, he's been around for a little bit as far as like with this new era. And he's doing his thing. Like, this is one of the first joints I heard from him that I was just like, man, bro sliding on this joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta check this joint out. You know, that's what we have for this week. It's very, these bunch of songs is kind of like, it's a different list we have this week. Usually it's more diverse, but it just seems like this week it was more so like the, more of the new age trap, new age rap guys that kind of dominated this week. But it just seems like this is the week they're doing their thing where they were spanking everybody else. Cause I checked out all the other joints that like the woke guys and all the different like section of hip hop and just music and in general. Cause we talk about other things too, like Afro beats and all that. But it just seems like, you know, they were spanking everybody this week. So, you know, we gotta go where everything go, and then hopefully next week, for the people who do appreciate the other diverse, touching everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying, no diddy though, like, hopefully next week it'll be more of that. But at the end of the day, we just do what we do. We let the music decide. We're not making these decisions. All right, we're gonna move on to the next segment. It's called How Hot Are They? And today we're talking about Tyla. So, low-key, if you pay attention, Tyla hasn't had a hit since Water. And let me look up when Water came out. Because it seems like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these artists, it came out in October 2023. That's when the video came out. And the song definitely came out way before then. So it's been almost, let's say, 2 years. She hasn't had a hit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these artists, they disguise the fact that they haven't had a hit by just putting them everywhere and having songs that feel like a hit, look like a hit. But it's like she was a musician and an artist before Water came out. And before Water came out, she was doing her thing. And then Water came out and it propelled her to, it took her to another level. Whereas like, that's what brought her international attention. And everybody was messing with Water. And Water got her to a certain level, right? So after that, it's like, I'm thinking, okay, damn, she's like legit a pop star now because they're putting her together with everybody else that's doing their thing. I'm thinking, okay, she's a pop star now, right? So I'm expecting, okay, the writers they're gonna have around her, everything that's gonna be going on with her is gonna be on a whole nother level as far as a pop star would be. Like she's gonna have all these pop hits and stuff. But instead this is how you know some of this, like there's something off. They keep putting her with the Afro beats. I was thinking, man, and she doesn't really make Afro beats. She's more amapiano. But they keep putting her with the Afro beats artists, right? And even this year, I think the BET Awards, they gave it to Ira instead of her. All this is like, it's telling you she's not really that hot, to keep it real, bro. The fact that they even keep pushing her to the Afrobeat section instead of the pop section just tells you they try to put her with the pop section. They try to get her to do songs with some of those artists over there, but it didn't really hit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, and I'm not saying Afrobeats is less than pop music. I'm just saying it almost seems like they demoted her to Afrobeats, when in reality I feel like the projection of what they were trying to do with her was more so to put her with the pop stars. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sabrina, I think her name is Sabrina Carpenter. Like they were trying to put her with those, like the Ariana Grande's, like. But it seems like it didn't fit in over there, so they try to put her down like on the Rihanna lane. That didn't really work either. And now they're just pushing her to the Afrobeats section, and she's not really. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, how hot is she really? You know what I'm saying? How hot is she really? Like, as far as like, from everything I'm seeing, she needs a hit. It's like once you get a song like Water, you gotta follow it back. You gotta follow it with something that's either close to Water or around that segment of things. but she hasn't had that next song. There's songs she's had that's good that people mess with, but there's no song anybody can come out and say, oh, she has this song, it's close to what Water was, it's close to what Water is. She doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how hot is she? Like, is she at the level that it almost seems like people, they projected her to be? Is she at the level that they're putting her out there to look like she is? Because everywhere you go, you kind of, as far as on your timeline, you see her. She's doing this show, she's doing this, she's doing that. It's about everything but the songs. It's about everything but the songs. Where's the next song? She hasn't had the next song. There is no next song, it seems. She dropped a tape, an album, or a project, or whatever it is. Let's just say it's a project. There was no buzz behind it. There was no noise behind it. She did the deluxe. There was no noise behind it. There was no buzz behind it. And now they're saying, even with Afrobeats, they gave that to Ira. They're saying Ira is hotter than her. And Ira made, and that's the funny thing with Ira Star. She made hits. She got anthems. If you go look on her page, the views she even has on those songs, she got anthems. A couple of them joints. Tyla only had Water. When you really think about it, Tyla only had Water. Ira's made hits. She's made hits. She got anthems. A couple of them. The last, like, ever since, think about it. Ever since Tyla dropped Water, Ira done had songs that, like, view-wise. Look at this. Let me pull this up. Because sometimes we need to talk about numbers. All right, Water got 322 million views. Let's look up Ira's numbers. She got Rush. Rush is at 464 million views. It's almost at 500 million views. She got Commas. And the lyric video for Commas has 129 million views. She has another song, Stability, 59 million views. Another one, 35 million views. And then there's a song she's in called Santa. It has 228 million views. Bloody Samaritan performance video, 65 million views. Overloading, 136 million views. Love Don't Cost a Dime, 44 million views. It seems like this was the projection for Tyla, but she's the one accomplishing these goals. She's the one breaking these records. She's the one doing what she's doing. And it's actually crazy, the BET Awards, they gave her award backstage when her numbers are better than all these guys they brought on stage to give awards to. But you know BET is always gonna mess up, bro. They're known for messing up. Look at her numbers, bro. Look at her numbers. How can you give somebody with these type of numbers an award backstage when the people you have on stage giving awards to, they don't even have these numbers? As far as from a business standpoint, promoting your show, don't you think maybe putting on camera, receiving the awards is gonna boost your numbers up? It's gonna make your award looks better? Like, cause if she's doing these numbers, it's definitely gonna come with attention, just from a business perspective. But again, that's BET, bro. I don't know who runs that network, but every black person, no matter where you are in the world, knows BET is gonna BET.